Luther Campbell and Fat Joe clear the air on who discovered Trick Daddy.
Uncle Luke, the living legend, the icon.
What's going on? How you feeling, man?
I'm here, man. You know, Luke, man,
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
I've been 20 years in Miami, never had one argument with somebody, right? And so when they wake me up, I'm sleeping, I'm in my mother's house, I'm here in Miami. And you know how people get to talking, and then I'm like, this is impossible. And so what I can say is, Luke, like I told you, Luke discovered Miami. Luke is an icon, living legend. He created the sound of Miami. He put everybody on. Now, what I was explaining, right, was maybe even Trick Daddy don't know. I came down to Miami when it was Super Bowl. Trick Daddy was playing all over the Calmar, all over the parties. I went back up to New York. I sat down in the office with Craig Kalman, who's still the boss of Atlantic. I don't with him no more. But I took the demo of Trick Daddy. I put it on his desk. I said, you need to sign this guy. He's the next guy. Now, I know you discovered Trick. I know you discovered Pitbull. I never said I discovered them. Luke, I took his demo out of love for hip-hop, and Craig Kalman calls me 2 days later and tells me, I signed the guy Trick from Miami. Cool. That's what I'm elaborating to. When it comes to Pitbull, I know you discovered Pitbull from day one. I didn't say I discovered Pitbull. What I said was, when I was in New York, I was f***ed up. I was on the run. I came to Miami. My brother Robert Fernandez, Robbie Rob, who still works with Pitt to this day, let me stay in this house for 6 months. Nobody else has done that for me. So a couple of years later, when Big Pun's double platinum, Fat Joe's platinum, the Spanish is rocking, TBT is begging me for any Spanish artist in the universe. Robbie Rob steps to me and says, Joe, I need this favor. I walk in TBT to Brian Leach, Steve Gottlieb, and I said, this is the guy. This is the next one. Now they signed him. I never did business with Pitbull or Trick. I never signed him. This was all out of love. Everything I did was out of love.
Right.
And so when I say these things, you know, we've been around too long, Luke. We meant a principle. So when I go on record and I say something, I really believe it. I really mean it. Mm-hmm. And so I know it's always been love with me and you. I know it's been love with all of us. And so when everybody's telling me this and this and that, I say, yo, let me break it down to Luke and everybody, my side of the story, or my truth, because I'm telling the truth. Now, I know when it comes to Miami, you discovered Pitbull, you discovered Trick Daddy, you put Khaled on your radio show, the first main radio show. I don't deny nothing. You was king of Miami when you first came out. You understand?
Right.
I'm not saying that. Miami's my home for 20 years. I've received nothing but love, and I got nothing but respect for everybody in Miami. But I believe this time 2 people are right. I believe 2 people are right. And that's it. I just want to come on here and say my piece, brother.
Yeah, man. Shit, man. You go way. We go too far back. You know, and we've been back where I done been in New York in situations where I done came to your spot and you had to put down on some. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? We got history. We got too much love, and that's why I was kind of taking back. But then, just like you said, when I was like Pitt, when I got Pitt, you know, it was because there was Big Pun and Fat Joe, these Puerto Rican artists, you know, doing big numbers and shit. Like, look, man, I'm gonna have a you know, because I'm here, you know, and so we did records and all that, and we put him on, stocked him up and all that. Like I say, after I burned out on the music business, and then he said, man, I want to go do some things, and I don't know what happened after that. I know he went with John and Teach and all my guys, but again, just like we don't know what happened after. same thing with Trick. You know, I was in bankruptcy, so if I did record with him while in bankruptcy, trying to get all my trying to get clear of all the samples and everything. So I did record with him, and I was able to do it. And I was on Island Records at the time. And I said, "Hey, Trick, we're gonna do this, and then when I get, then we're gonna." But it took too long. He ended up signing up, from my understanding, with Slip and Slide. So they then ended up on Atlantis. But again, I say all that to say, you never know what happened and how things are after people be with you. You know what I'm saying? Deals get cut all the time. And there's always people who look out and people who put down and people who introduce. So yes, you're right. Both of us are right in this situation, because at the end of the day, you know, once they left me, what happened, who did what, how did it happen, but everybody became successful. And then nobody becomes successful without people who, you know, co-signing and co-signing things. So, you know, I'm glad we're able to get on here, conversation.
Yo, Luke, man, we got nothing but love and respect for you. You're an icon, living legend. You went up against the Supreme Court. You come on, man, Luke. You know, man, since the day I met you, I done gave you the salute. Every time I see you, I salute. Yeah. Every time I see you, for me to front on Luke is to be fronting on myself, fronting on hip hop. I'm not crazy. I know what it is. I was just speaking a little bit of my truth. And of course you put on the whole Miami. Of course you discovered everybody.
Yeah, I'm mad at the interview guy, because the interview guy, he was so overwhelmed by the conversation you were having, which was a deep conversation, because I learned some stuff that I didn't know. You know, I didn't know about the funeral and all that. And I'm gonna be honest with you, I stopped looking at it at that point because I didn't want to hear. I didn't want that. That was deep for me. You know what I'm saying? That was real deep for me. And I'm like, man, these people love each other and families and all that. And so that's when I was like, man, you know, that was deep. So just like you say, man, I ain't got nothing but love for you, man. We love each other. You've been down.
That's right.
You know, shit, man. You show love to the kids. Y'all do the things in the park. I mean, you really, out of most people, you really are loved here, and you embrace the place. You know, the culture and all aspects of it. And so, man, shit, we straight. You know, we ain't never gonna have no problem. It's all love, mama.
All right, Luke. God bless you, man. Thank you for the love.
Okay, man.
Peace.
You have a good night. Okay.
Peace, brother.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.